Hey everyone, welcome to another video. I'm so excited. Finally got my lighting, I think, just right, and working with a new camera on my computer. I am so excited to share with you and answer some writing questions, some more writing questions, like I did last time. So, what do I write? I write romantic suspense. I love romantic suspense. I've always read it. There's something about just a little bit of suspenseful intrigue and drama that really resonate with me, and it's just more exciting, fast paced. So, I write romantic suspense. People always want to know, why do you write romance? Well, why not? I think you should write whatever you want, but specifically for me, why I write romance is because it ends happily. And I want to read a story that is uplifting and encouraging and that ends happily. And I get excited and I have a little bit of hope for my day. And I think it's just one of the best genres in the entire genre field. In all the genres there's something about ending happily, no guessing what happened. You always, hopefully, I hope that when you read my stories that you wonder what happened with the characters even after maybe they have a wedding, or they're not having a wedding, or they're just being together. So I think there's something fun. And you should think about any character that way, not just in romance, but in any book that you enjoy reading, what happened to them, unless they died, of course. But you don't have to worry about that with my books. Nobody died. So only the bad guys, of course. But I like romance. I have such good role models in my parents and in their love and their story, high school sweethearts. And so I just choose to write romance. If you wanted to be depressed just a little, go watch the news. Even though a lot of my stories come from the news, it's fun, but I try to write a happy ending because usually what happens to them on the news can be depressing. So I love romance for that reason. It's just a happy story, and you get to visit with some characters that you've come to enjoy and love and hopefully root for. Sometimes people ask, where do you find the time? A lot of people know me personally, know that I work full time in health and human service. I'm solving problems for people and finding resources in the community to help them live their best life and have funds and have benefits and have access to important things that they need to survive and to live and to eat and to sleep, shelter and housing. But I find the time mostly on the nights and weekends. I can't wait to get home. I Most of the time I am tired. I don't really take naps, not yet. I think I'm almost there though, where I'm going to adopt napping time. But for the most part, I come home, try to eat dinner, fellowship with my family, and then people know that I'm going back to my room and I'm going to be working on my computer, either, especially now, doing marketing, promotion, and posting things online for my books, but then also writing my stories. And I try to give my own self-imposed deadlines. Even as an indie author, you still have deadlines and you still try to meet them. Luckily, you can push them around a little bit, which I do sometimes, but I still almost usually miss the mark. I may have a little cushion of maybe 4 weeks. But for the most part, I have my own checklists and I have things that I try to do and things that I want to do and a number of books and targets that I want to meet. And so I just, say I got to cut out TV, I have to cut out distractions. And I used to be in a lot of boards and do a lot of service projects, and I cut some of those out so I could have more time to really focus and do what I wanted to do as far as my writing is concerned. And that's the thing. People do really what they want to do. So you have to keep that in mind. If you really say you want to do something, then you'll make time for it and hopefully it'll be fun. It won't be something like, oh, I gotta do this. Hopefully you'll want to do it and it'll be exciting. What's next for me is that I am currently releasing in just about a few weeks. Fatal Opposition is the third book in a trilogy. It's about a family of brothers. They're all adopted and the different paths that they take on their quest to love. So Fatal Opposition comes out at the end of this month. I'm excited about it, and I hope you'll want to get a copy. And I hope you, if you haven't read any of my books, you'll start with the first one, Anchored Hearts. And I've shown you all the books in the series. They're all complete. And I'm just doing some tweaking and getting ready for a launch and a Facebook party, and I hope you'll join me. I'll see you next time. I'll answer some more questions, and feel free to leave some in the comment box if you'd like. If you'd like me to answer them, I'd be happy to do that. Take care, and I'll see you next time.